Are you tired of feeling like you are always attached to your phone, constantly checking your notifications and scrolling mindlessly through social media? Do you feel like your digital devices are taking over your life, leaving little time for meaningful interactions and experiences? If so, then you're not alone. In fact, many people today are struggling with the negative effects of our always connected, always distracted digital world. But what if I told you that there's a way to reclaim control over your digital life and find a healthier, more fulfilling balance between technology and the rest of your life? That's exactly what Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport offers. For all you curious souls out there, I'm about to give you a sneak peek into the world of Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. So, without further ado, let's dive in and explore the world of digital minimalism, chapter by chapter. Get ready to be challenged, inspired, and motivated to make positive changes in your digital life. Chapter 1. A lopsided arms race. Our relationship with technology is asymmetrical, we constantly consume it, while it profits from our attention. This is like a seesaw, we're on one end, constantly consuming technology, while the other end is loaded with all the profits that companies make from our attention. It's important to be aware of this asymmetry, so we can start taking back control of our digital lives. Case in point, social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook make money by selling our attention to advertisers, but they don't necessarily have our best interests in mind. In fact, they may intentionally design their platforms to be addictive in order to keep us hooked. Chapter 2. Digital Minimalism. Digital minimalism is a philosophy of technology use that prioritizes our values and goals over digital distractions. Imagine your values and goals are like a compass, pointing you in the direction you want to go in life. Digital minimalism helps you stay on course by reducing the distractions that can throw you off track. Digital minimalists may use tools like screen time limits and app blockers to help them stay focused on what matters most, whether that's work, relationships, or personal growth. Chapter 3. The clutter of the digital social sphere. Social media can create a cluttered and superficial version of socializing that can actually harm our well-being. Think of social media like junk food. It may be tasty in the moment, but it's not very nourishing in the long run. By prioritizing more meaningful forms of social interaction, like face-to-face conversations, we can improve our well-being and build stronger relationships. Instance, constantly checking our phones and scrolling through Instagram can give us a false sense of connection. While in reality, we may be missing out on deeper and more meaningful interactions with others. Chapter 4. A philosophy of technology use. To live a more intentional and fulfilling life, we need to cultivate a philosophy of technology use that aligns with our values. Think of this like a recipe for a delicious meal. You need the right ingredients, your values and goals, and the right instructions, your philosophy of technology use, to create a satisfying and nourishing life. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, we might choose to spend our time on activities that are more aligned with our goals and interests, like reading, learning a new skill, or spending time with loved ones. Chapter 5. The Attention Resistance. The attention resistance is a movement of people who are pushing back against the attention economy and taking control of their digital lives. Picture this like a rebellion, a group of people who are standing up against the forces that are trying to control their attention and taking back their autonomy. Example, some attention resistors may practice things like digital sabbaticals or device-free weekends to help them break free from the constant distraction of technology. Chapter 6. The Digital Declutter. A digital declutter involves taking a break from digital distractions in order to reconnect with our values and priorities. Think of a digital declutter like a spring cleaning. You are clearing out the clutter and creating space for the things that really matter to you. During a digital declutter, we might delete social media apps from our phones or take a break from email to give ourselves space to think and reflect. Chapter 7. Solitude and Reflection. Solitude and reflection are essential for personal growth and well-being, but they are often undermined by the constant distraction of technology. Think of this like a rechargeable battery. Solitude and reflection are what recharge our batteries, but if we're constantly plugged into technology, we'll never have a chance to fully recharge and grow. Taking time for solitude and reflection can help us gain clarity on our goals and values, and may lead to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Chapter 8. Joining the Attention Resistance. Joining the attention resistance can help us find meaning and purpose in a world that is increasingly dominated by digital distractions. Think of joining the attention resistance like joining a superhero team. You are banding together with other like-minded people to fight against the forces that are trying to control your attention and taking back control of your life. By participating in activities like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature, we can cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and with the world around us. Well folks, there you have it, the power of digital minimalism, in a nutshell. It's a call to action for all of us young people out there who feel overwhelmed by the constant barrage of technology in our lives. It's a reminder that we don't have to be slaves to our screens, and that we can create a more fulfilling and intentional life by taking control of our digital habits. So, as you go forth from this little talk of ours, I urge you to reflect on your own relationship with technology. Are you using it in a way that aligns with your values and goals? Or are you mindlessly scrolling through Instagram for hours on end? Remember, it's not about completely cutting out technology from our lives. That's just not realistic in this day and age. But it is about being intentional with our use of it, and taking intentional breaks to reconnect with the world around us. So go forth, my friends, and start living a more intentional and fulfilling life. And thank you for bearing with me through this little lecture of mine. I hope it's inspired you to make some positive changes in your own digital journey.